Happy Friday, Gong Show.
Happy Friday indeed, everybody. Welcome
How's
to
it going, everybody?
Pinnacle Podcast.
Oh, man. We are rolling now. What episode are we on?
I do not
six,
even
seven?
know. Yeah, we had a few trial runs. We've had a few dry runs, and then a few official.
The fans are excited though. They're definitely growing. So thank you, listeners out there.
Yeah, we need a loyal fan base like that of all the greats.
Yes, yes.
And it's Friday.
It is.
Which is fun.
Yeah, Twitter feed Friday.
Twitter feed Friday with the sun out. And boy, I would be remiss if I did not mention as insurance guys, the water that is going on right now is pretty crazy. We have, 2.5 feet of snow or something like that that's melted away with the additional 2 to 4 inches of rain, depending on where you're at, that we've had.
Who's on the news on Channel 4 earlier in the week saying this exact thing is going to happen?
There's a very attractive young man in Troy Thompson
showing people how to shovel around their house.
It's true.
I don't think many people did it, though, because you kind of have to be crazy. You break your back doing it. At the same point, I mean,
it's worth it.
Do it. Yeah.
I did see some people on Facebook were very proud of themselves for, doing that and showing people that this is what they've done and this is what you need to do. And I shout out to them because it's true. And, it was cool. In fact, I don't think we even did mention that on Wednesday that Troy was on Channel 4 News, and they trust us at Pinnacle to be their local insurance experts.
Local experts, yeah. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield, shout out to her. She's our reporter on duty.
Absolutely, yeah, very cool. And it's true. The flood insurance stuff is very real. It's probably almost a little bit too late for this season because it is a 30-day wait period, and more than likely the brunt of this stuff is almost already gone, but probably for the next 30 days.
Real quick, what is a flood, Dan?
Well, oh my gosh, because flood is 2 or more homes and 2 or more acres, you said, right?
Or 2 or more acres.
Or 2 or more acres. Yeah, we got to get the dictionary and maybe some underwriting.
So, our client's calling me with their backyard backing up a little bit with a pond type thing, but problem is it's just one property.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be covered, even if they do have flood insurance. It's not covered any which way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's very important to read all the fine print, understand what your companies are covering and what they're not covering. Obviously, there's some differences out there, which is why we're independent. We shop around to find the right fits for you. So, just wanted to mention that to everybody. Good luck, and do anything you can to mitigate that stuff, because a lot of it's none of it's really covered under insurance unless you have the flood insurance stuff. So, Friday is
let's go
Twitter feed Friday.
Let's do it.
We want to just have some fun, see what's on the news in a fun way. I know there's been some negative news that a lot of us woke up to that we don't need to, harp on. But,
one of the things I'd want you to unpack, Dan, because I really think you could add a lot to this story. I think it's the story that's kind of been on the tip of everyone's tongues at the water coolers. And, everybody's talking about it. Vermont's town, they got a goat mayor, and the mayor took office.
I haven't heard this
just recently. So what are your thoughts on it?
A goat mayor?
Yeah.
So there was a dog
His name's
mayor.
Lincoln, and it's a woman. She's the new mayor of Fairhaven, Vermont.
Well, I guess is that an indication of the need for government? No, I'm joking. I don't know. I thought it was a little bit cooler in Minnesota. They had a dog mayor that unfortunately the dog just passed away, and I just saw that story. I think that's cute. I think it's not to say the goats are not cute, but I would say the dog is a little bit cuter. It's a little bit more maybe mainstream.
You don't think goats are cute?
I think dogs are cuter than goats for the most part, I would say. Maybe little pygmies are kind of cute, but a goat mare would probably not be in my personal purview. That just seems a little out there. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's obviously.
I support it 100% because I think your first take was right. That government is a little overreaching and
a goat can do it.
A goat can do it. Yeah.
Well, and I guess more interesting for me is think about how many people and how many steps and that needs to go through to come to reality.
He will be, or she will be in office for a year.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
on to the next hot take. Mitt Romney. Did you see him blow out his birthday candles?
No.
Oh man, you're not seeing anything. So basically, he got a Twinkie birthday cake, and yeah, we'll find a way to get this out there so you guys can see it. But there was candles in each one tip of the Twinkies. The Twinkies were vertically set up as a birthday cake. And I don't think Mitt has ever blown out candles because he took them out one by one and put them up to his lips, and then he blew. He didn't just bend over and
you got to blow them out all of it. You got to make your wish. Well, so he was cheating on wishes.
I don't know what he was doing, but there it is. See?
Picking them up one by one.
I don't know. Mitt is an awkward guy. Even I remember he had a take earlier this year, or maybe it was last year, about foods. He's like, some people's favorite food is steak. Some's are pasta. Mine is hot dog. I prefer to eat hot dog.
Well, I'll give him the all-American food, but I guess...
I know. He didn't say hot dogs, though. He said hot dog.
Well, it's definitely hot dogs. Whether you're eating one or many, it's definitely hot dog. But I honestly think he's onto something as far as the wishes. Because if you're going to get a birthday once a year, the older you get, the more candles, it's... I guess I'm supportive of the wish aspect. I would love to take 30.
So you support Mitt on that.
If you're getting one wish per candle, I am in total favor of one at a time. But if there's some sort of wish requirement that you got to blow them all at the same time and you only get one wish, I feel like he's missing his boat there a little bit. What else you finding?
Oh, what am I finding? Shoot. What do we got? These cats are ready for the weekend.
Cat videos on the internet.
Gotta love cat videos. One of the number one fun trending things is mom commandments.
Mom commandments. Let's me and Troy, two guys, one without kids, dissect mom commandments. No, let's move on.
This is the hashtag.
All right, what do we got?
Shalt not wake up before 7 a.m. on the weekends.
Oh, now, okay, this I can add something to because I saw a study that, because I'm guilty of this. So You're
guilty of the next one too. But
well, I'm guilty of using the weekends to catch up on sleep. And they were saying
it's unhealthy, right?
And they were saying that's unhealthy. And they were saying that people like that tend to snack heavy before bed. And Troy gives me a hard time because I'm not a heavy eater during the day, but I usually have a huge meal at night.
You crush your dinner, man. I remember I was going out to Outback that one time, and you
inhale it.
A big old steak and bread.
And then I'll snack all night, but that leads to diabetes and all this sorts of obesity, all sorts of unhealthy stuff. And I got to assume most people out there are doing the same thing. I mean, when else do you catch up on sleep except for the weekend?
People are partying. You don't party. I don't party really anymore. So
I don't do much partying, that's for sure. But I still use my weekends to catch up on. I mean, maybe my catch up on sleep is an extra hour. Your partiers might be an extra 4 hours. But
here's a good mom commandment: thou shalt clean your damn room.
Oh well, I'm gonna get some pushback on that, Mom. No, I don't know. I will be honest, though. My room is the one place in my house that I don't really care. In fact, Troy and his family came over this past weekend, and downstairs is fine. You gonna throw me
under the bus here?
No, but I'm saying upstairs, kids wanted to go check it out. I'm like, oh, okay, the room's kind of my messy area, but we'll check it out. But I passed the test. But no, I don't know if your room necessarily needs to be as clean as the rest of your house, in my personal opinion. Because that's kind of your space, and I do want to be respectful, and I don't need everything to be spick and span all the time, and so I like it to be for other people that need it to be, and for myself, if something, if there's an extra sweatshirt on the floor, on the couch or something, I don't mind it in the room.
Are you a big movie guy, Dan?
I do enjoy my movies. I'm a bit of a movie. I haven't, not in the last 5 years or so, but was a big movie guy.
Captain Marvel. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I've heard a lot of buzz, but I don't really.
Of everybody's tongue right now. Water cooler talk. Even though you haven't seen it, though, I'd like you to kind of explain what you thought of it, if you had seen it.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, it would have been one of the cinematic classics for me. No, I don't know. I think it's. I think
there's a woman superhero.
Well,
which is good.
That's
Women
great.
Are better than men, in my opinion.
That's good. I'm glad that you hold that opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. I think the Marvel stuff is just cool that they've been able to stretch it as far as they have. I think that the way that they do all the characters in the movies like that, I think is pretty cool.
There's some controversy out there, though. What do you think about that?
I don't know what the controversy is.
Well, if you can imagine what it was about, let me know. Let us know.
All right. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. No, I don't know. Like I said,
they tend to get political, thinking there's some politicism tied into movies lately, even if there necessarily isn't. But
always.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't have a ton of thoughts on the political side of things, especially in the movies. People are going to make what they're going to make, and you know what? It's I don't know. Do what you think is right, and if the people buy it, the people buy it. If they don't, they don't. That's their prerogative. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else fun that we can talk about before we wrap up today?
No, you have some good takes. Seriously.
Oh, appreciate it.
Really, really good takes today, man. Going into the weekend, it's going to be warming up. Hopefully, no rain, and it looks like sun at least, and we'll get some vitamin D out
I
here.
never pay attention to the weather either. The days are going to come. It's Minnesota. You don't like the weather, wait till the next day. But yeah, no, then that is all for us today. Everybody have a great weekend.
Yes.
We'll see you Monday.
Let's do it.
Happy Friday. Adios.